Hi, Sabrina here with another tutorial for you, and I'm going to show you how to make my Mickey Mouse baby sweater. I'm going to do size 6 to 9 months, but I will show you what you do to make it smaller or bigger on the sizes. And it's all about the rows, not the size of the hook. We will be using Red Heart Super Saver yarn. I'm using the colors black, cherry red, and yellow. You will need a temptress needle to sew in your ends, a 5mm hook, which is an H hook, and buttons to use to button up the sweater, of course. So, to get started, we're going to get our hook here, the black yarn, and we're going to start off by doing the neckline. So you're going to make a slip knot, wrap the yarn over your fingers twice, wrap it around, tuck it over. Okay. Now what we're going to do is you're going to chain up 37. Wrap the yarn over your hook, take this loop and put it in this loop. Just like that. That's a chain. Wrap the yarn over your hook, pull this loop into this loop. Chain 2. So continue on until you have 37. I believe I have 37 now. Now what you're going to do is double crochet into the third chain from the hook. So here's your first chain, second chain, third chain. So right in this loop right here, we're going to be double crocheting. And to do a double crochet, you're going to wrap the yarn over your hook, then you're going to go right into that loop, then you yarn over again, pull that yarn through the loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Show you one more time. We're going to double crochet in the next chain over, yarn over, go into your next chain over, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. That's a double crochet. So we just did 2. Let's continue on by doing 3 more in the next 3 chains. Okay. Now in the next chain we're going to do a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet all in the same chain. I know it sounds confusing, but it's very simple. So you're going to yarn over, do your double crochet, now we're going to chain up 1 just like so and do another double crochet right back in that same stitch. See that? That gives it the corner. So this is the front part of your sweater. Now we're going to work on the shoulder or the sleeves pretty much. And what you're going to do is double crochet in the next 4 chains. Okay, so we double crocheted in the next 4 chains. The next one we're going to do another corner piece, which is like this, and we're doing the double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, all in the same stitch. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, all in the same stitch, just like so. Now we are going to double crochet in the next 12 chains. So we just did the front of our sweater. This is the front. This will be the sleeve, and now we're doing the back. So we're double crocheting in the next 12 chains. Yarn over and double crochet. Okay, let me count them again just to make sure. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. Let me do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, I have 12. Now we're going to do another corner piece, which is double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, all in the same chain. So double crochet, chain 1, and then double crochet back into that same chain. Now we're going to double crochet in the next 4 chains. Okay, now we're going to do another corner piece, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, and then double crochet again. Now we just double crochet in the last remaining chains. Chain 2. Now we are going to turn our work around, but before I do that I want to show you exactly what the piece looks like so you guys get a good idea. So this is the back area, these are the shoulders where you did the thing, and this is going to be the front. So when we put it together and we close it, this is the collar part, as you can see. So now we're going to work it up, doing the same thing. All we're going to be doing now is double crocheting each of the chain stitches until we get to our chain 1 space right here, and we're going to do another corner, which is double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in each one of these every time we get to them. And you're going to build up the length that we need to make the chest area. So if you're an expert at crocheting, that is exactly what we are going to be doing. So let's double crochet all the way to our chain 1 space. Double crochet in each of the stitches until we get to the chain 1 space. And if you are a beginner and you cannot see your chain one space, take the minute of time, get a crochet marker and mark that area where your chain one area is at. And if you pull the stitches away, you can actually see where that chain one space is at. You'll see a V and then the space on top. That's your chain one space. So if you cannot see that area when you're crocheting, make sure you put a stitch marker in each one of those chain one spaces so you know which corner area it is. That just makes it so much easier for those that are beginners. Okay, one more double crochet. Now I'm back at the chain one space, as you can see here. Now in that chain one space, I don't have to do the stitch. I'm going right into that space. See that hole right there? I'm going to double crochet chain one right into that space. And every round I will be doing that. Double crochet chain one into that same space over and over again. So when I get to the next row, I'll do it in this one. And it'll grow and grow and grow. And you'll see the the thickness and how it grows when we get this started. But I just want to make sure you guys understand that we are double crocheting chain one into that same space. So now what we're going to do is double crochet across here until we get to the next chain one space. Okay, so now I'm at my next chain one space, as you can see here. I am now going to double crochet chain one into that same space. Just like so. Now we are going to double crochet all along the back area, double crocheting in each of the stitches until we get to the next chain one space. Okay, I'm at my chain one space. Now I'm going to double crochet chain one into that same space. Double crochet along the stitches until you get to your next chain one space. Okay, I'm at my next chain one space. Now I'm going to double crochet chain one into that space. And now we're just going to double crochet along to the end here. chain up 2, and this is how it's looking now. See how that looks like a collar? Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we finished round 2, so we're on round 3. Okay, so like as you see here, we've gone to row 2 and we are going to continue on. Now, for the sizes that you need, here we go. For size 0 to 3 months, you'll do 6 rows. For size 3 to 6 months, you'll do 8 rows. For 6 to 9 months, you'll do 10 rows, and for 9 to 12, you do 12 rows. So I'll have this in a pattern. Hopefully I can have it written out by the time before you guys can get this tutorial. I'm doing what I can here. So this is what we're going to be using for the size and length that you'll need for each size of the sweater. So what we just simply do is we're just going to be double crocheting in each stitch until we get to chain 1 space. And then once you get to the chain 1 space, of course you are going to do the double crochet, chain 1, double crochet into that chain 1 space. So right now I'm on round 3 and I'm just double crocheting until I get to my first chain 1 space. And I will be doing the 6 to 9 months, so I'll be doing this until I get to 10 rows. Now I crochet fairly loose, as you can see my stitches right through. If you crochet very tight, you want to use a larger hook for this project, or you're going to have like a little tiny sweater. So you want to make sure your stitches are fairly loose. You want the sweater not to be really the stitches really tight on it, because we're using a wash weight yarn. It will be too tough. And you want this to fit really perfectly on there. You can also use, I love this yarn, which is by Red Heart 2. And I already did my chain 1, double crochet chain 1 into this space, sorry. And now I'm continuing on by doing the double crochets across to my next chain 1 space, sorry. But the other Red Heart yarn that I was telling you about is, I love this yarn. It's a softer yarn, but it's still wash weight yarn and it works good. You can use also Bragnet wash weight yarn. Any kind of wash weight yarn. I'm not sure how many ply this is, but I can find out for you. Says for medium, so anything that says for medium wash weight yarn. Yeah. Yep, that's all I see on here. So and for this project you'll need 1 skein of the black yarn. How many ounces was it again? Aha. The 7 ounce, you'll need 1 of those, and same thing for the red. And the yellow, all you need is a little bit. We're making little pockets on the side, which are very cute. So like I said, this sweater is so adorable. So I'm going to continue on by doing my double crochets in each stitch. When I get to the chain 1 space, of course I'm going to do the double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, all into that same chain 1 space. and continue on. When I get to the end, I chain up 2, turn, and repeat it again until I get to the row that I desire. So 0 to 3 months, you go to 6 rows. 3 to 6 months, you go to 8 rows. 6 to 9 months, you do 10 rows, and 9 to 12 months, you do 12 rows. So I'll be doing 10 rows here, and I'm on my 3rd one. I'll come back with the 10th row done, and we can do the second part of this. So continue crocheting and come back here with yours to finish as well. You can press pause and just do it on your own. I'm going to speed things up because I don't want a long video here. It would take about 2 hours on this video if I continue just doing it this way. So let's make a shortcut here. I'll see you back here with the project finished. Okay, so I'm at the 6th row, and this is what it will look like at 6 rows. I have it on top of the white paper so you guys get a better look at what it is. And if you were to fold it the way it's supposed to be, just like so, you take the 2 ends together. This is what 0 to 3 months will look like. This is the armholes. This is the chest. The back is here. It folds over. And that's what 0 to 3 months will look like. There's 6 rows. So I'm going to continue on because I have 10 rows to do. But I just wanted to show you exactly what the 6th row will look like. And this is what it looks like open. And all you do is just fold the 2, just put the 2 ends together pretty much, like the 2 chain 1 spaces, and that will give you the armholes, and I'll show you exactly how it looks. Okay, so I'm going to continue on. Okay, so this is what it looks like at 8 rows, and this is 3 to 6 months. So like I said, if you line up the 2 chain 1 spaces with the other one, this is the size of the sweater that it is. And it's not really that big. It's perfect size for 3 to 6 months, as you can see here. So I'm going to continue on. I have 2 more rows to do till I get to row 10. So if you're doing a larger size, make sure you get to that size because I'm going to stop at row 10. So if you're going to do the 9 to 12 months, you will be going to 12 rows. Okay? Okay, so I'm at my 10th row, as you can see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10. And I'm at the end here. So if you're at the end here, let's get started by what we're going to do here is fasten off. So what we do to fasten off is we just cut off the yarn. And what I like to do is just feed it right through the loop and pull nice and tight. Okay. So now we're going to change color. We're going to go with the red now. Right where you fasten off, you want to attach your red. So I'm going right into the stitches here. I just fold my yarn over my finger, as you can see here, and I just take that loop that's attached to my finger that's holding it down, pull it right through. Then I'm going to chain up 2, now I'm going to lay my loose stragglers right on top so I can crochet right over them. We're going to double crochet until we get to our first chain 1 space. So let me start double crocheting until I get to the first chain 1 space. Okay, so now I'm at my chain 1 space, as you can see here. This is my chain 1 space. I am going to double crochet right into that chain 1 space. And what you're going to do is skip until you get to your next chain 1 space, which is mine right here. So as you can see, I'm just skipping till I get to the next one. I'll fold it just to make it easier. And we are going to double crochet into that chain 1 space. So yarn over, go into that next chain 1 space. Just like so. Now what we're going to do is double crochet all the way across the back area until we get to our next chain 1 space, which mine is right here. So what we did here was make the armhole. So what we're doing is crocheting the back right now, and we're just double crocheting all the way across until you get to the next chain 1 space.